Welcome to the Ghouls table, a game where you don't just gamble your chips, you gamble your fate. Face off against a devilish AI in a twisted game of blackjack.
Here summarizes the game flow for our blackjack game. That we will play a standard game of blackjack with the dealer, and there will be 3 outcomes. The player win, the dealer win, or a push. If the player wins, he can either choose to take a shot at the goal, which is coupled with the animations, or he can choose to keep his winnings. If you choose to take a shot at the goal, you will not be able to keep your winnings. If there is a push, both parties will keep their winnings. And if the dealer wins, there is a 50-50 chance that he will either keep his winnings or that he will send the player into the dungeons. And when the player is in the dungeons, if he manages to escape, he will keep his life, but if he is caught, he will be shot with the cold, and similarly with a 1/6 chance of being shot to death by the dealer.
The Ghouls table is a unique and suspenseful 3D game, a psychological horror experience that blends classic blackjack with Russian roulette and a first-person dungeon escape. At the heart of the game is a high-stakes blackjack match between you and a supernatural dealer called the Ghoul. You use 3D interactables, like picking up cards and betting poker chips from your coin bag to place your bets, hit or stand. It is coupled with a Russian roulette style game where you spin the chamber for a shot at the Ghoul. This leads us to the revolver mechanic. After each round, someone has to pull the trigger. We've modeled and animated the 6-shot code revolver with smoke, recoil and sound effects that make every shot feel heavy. You'll have a 1 in 6 chance of ending your enemy and taking home the grand prize of $5,000. If you win, you're given a chance to shoot at the goal or to keep the bets. But if you lose, you're thrown into a first-person dungeon scene where the tone completely shifts. It becomes a time-based escape room, and you'll have 45 seconds to navigate through a dark, maze-like dungeon. This is where our first-person mechanics come in. We've implemented smooth camera controls, environmental interactions, and a tense horror atmosphere. And if you fail to escape in time, the Ghoul takes their turn. A randomized Russian roulette sequence to determine whether you will survive. Will you be able to outrun the Ghoul? Visually, we've added horror elements to sell the experience, such as the flickering chandeliers, randomized lightning flashes, and a rainy backdrop using Unity's particle system. These are all modular and reusable prefabs that we've designed. From the dynamic horror soundtrack to the muzzle flashes and smoke trails from the revolver, every detail is deliberate in selling the horror experience. So overall, our game is a unique blend of tension, chance, and skill. It starts as a simple card game, but will quickly spiral into a fight for survival, mixing psychological pressure, horror elements, and fast decision making in the dungeons. Every win is thrilling, and every loss will be terrifying. And every shot you take, on the table or with a gun, could be your last. So, will you be able to survive tonight?